Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Grim Dawn Reign of Terror. We have actually changed up our build ever so slightly because I realized I need something to actually trigger the next skill we're going to be getting, which is going to be the thing that summons a Hellhound, basically. An Eldritch Hound, physical acid damage, just something that comes up whenever we actually cast it. Mostly I got this for this Bismael's Bonds, the 40% all damage and 10% health thing, but we might as well get to that last point to get more green, and then we'll eventually try to get down here. I don't think we're going to actually succeed, but we do need something that'll trigger it off of, so we've got Blessed Hammer on our left click now, because I have respec out of that into that. It does cost us a little bit on the way of stats, but yeah, we're fine. We're over 400 in anything that matters, and I do need to sell all my crap as well. I forgot to do that off screen. But anyway, talk to Qualkek. We already talked to Larzuk. He gave us a devotion point. That put us up close to that, so concerns have turned to the prisons. We gotta rescue the warriors in the Frigid Highlands. We already have access to the Frigid Highlands because I got the waypoint, so things are looking good. And we should be alright with just selling some of the garbage on him. Let's go there, I think. We'll just sell all this other stuff that we've gotten. I do need to put the purple stuff in my inventory as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't automatically go there. It's kind of sad. Whenever you click this, transfer all components to it. You can also switch to a shared stash, but we're going to throw all that in there. We're going to consolidate and rearrange. You can see I have a lot of garbage in there. I'll sort through it later. It's just stuff that I found that I thought might be useful to keep. Might not be. We haven't really used many rune words, so all those socketed items are kind of pointless. Let's go ahead and drop out some of these, and this actually does look very similar to the old school, and he is very determined to get me. It does look very similar to actual Blessed Hammer, so I'm kind of surprised that they were able to get it to spiral properly. So that is cool, and I am slightly disconcerted by the layout of this. That means it's not going to be a big rectangle like the original one was. Of course, I've seen that a lot with a lot of these areas. Although, maybe I'm wrong. It's starting to look more like a rectangle. We just had to go up some stairs first. So, we got the waypoint. We're looking for anything that we... Oh, we've got the beast that they can ride. So, what I can do is I just press shift and I'll just start spamming these out. And anything that comes near us will die. Because it'll take a bunch of damage on top of just being swarmed by everything. So, we've just got a bunch of these. Bunch of enemies just kind of chilling here. They're going to do what they do, and you can see that this actually has a decent range. So you can see it goes out about that far. We can actually just create a little field of don't fuck with us. It's just one of those things like, okay, this is my don't mess with me zone. And it's not even that expensive to cast. It's what? How much is that? 18 mana to cast, which is nothing for us because we regenerate mana relatively quickly. It's not quite as good as casting out our curses right now, but eventually we'll probably get there. We do have the little like extra little zone there for gold chests if we actually wanted it. I haven't really bothered with those too much in this. I don't think you really need to on normal difficulty, but it would be good for leveling up, I guess. So, yay. We're not really doing much in the way of leveling up. Accidentally clicking on enemies with this. That could be my downfall, though. Now that I'm noticing that it makes me stop moving to cast it. It's a little bit less promising. Oh, that actually, they all died so quickly. That's great. I actually prefer them dying quickly. It's fine. Hi, guys. How you do? Let's go ahead and just cast out some hammers and just keep them going. Just cast them out every now and then. And we got more mana regen. That's just what we need. Let's see. How do we get in? There's some enemies. And I don't know if it's going to be all three groups, or if it's just going to be one group, or if it's going to be something else. Which is one of those weird things. I do expect us to level up a lot during this. We're probably going to reach in the 50s. If I had to guess, possibly even higher if we start getting a bunch of levels like this later on in the act as well. Oleron's Blood. I will take more recipes. Always take more recipes. That way they don't eat up our drop slots. So, yay. Anybody gonna teleport into my nonsense? Probably not. Oh, nope, there was a guy. He ran into my nonsense. Ah, lordy. And this looks like it might be... Oh, they have multiple spawn points. Okay, that's cool. Because that looks like one of the prisons that they would be in. We can go ahead and destroy the door. Lovely. Cute. We'll just keep wandering around looking for where they could be. Because basically what we want to do is we want to find his people. We should be able to get some runes from that. We'll probably get a devotion point as well, which will get us the extra skill that we actually got this for. So whenever those are, I think it's whenever they're cast that it counts as being an attack. So I could just spam them out to actually get it to show up and then not worry about it actually as a damage skill. So I could drop it down to 1 point and make it even cheaper. Lovely. but it doesn't look like... Okay, so there's even more of these. Lovely. So that's 2 of them. There should be 3, although they might just be 3 total and like 97 little squares. So do have to be wary of that. That's one of the things that they could use to adapt this to this particular game. I might try Holy Bolt. I don't know if it damages non-undead in this. It says it damages non-undead and it heals allies, but I'm not sure if that's actually a thing. It could be, because it would be pretty useless. Of course, it's pretty useless in Diablo 2 as well. It would be one of those things that's kind of like, okay. Let's see. I think I might actually put the aura that we have on our guy. Oh, they're still spinning down here? Jesus. Okay, that's fine. So they linger for quite a while. Good lord. Okay. So that's a thing to remember. Jeez. Okay, so we got those. Let's just keep going up the hill until we find ourselves some barbarians. Oh, we got one of them. One of those little explodey dudes. Oh, no, the teleporting. Not the teleporting. Please, for the love of God, no on the teleporting. That is horrifying. Hopefully that's something that's fixed in the newer version. That just so seems like such a bug to me, that they're like teleporting me to them. So, because that is dangerous as hell. Okay. I just want to find your warriors. Where the hell are they hiding? Probably not down. Probably, maybe actually they are down, because that is into a fortification. So just double checking these areas, making sure that we don't have them kind of in here. There's another little square thing. Oh, that's the square one we already ran across. Game. Actually, that's my fault. That is entirely my fault because I wasn't paying attention to the mini-map. Because we can actually see the gray on the mini-map whenever we're near something that we have already not explored. So, yay. Where the hell are they? Jeez. Hopefully they'll actually show up as a star on the map, but I can't promise anything because I don't know. We'll know for the second playthrough at least. This gives me a little bit of a better idea of what's going on for that. And this might actually also instigate me to actually do more runs of actual Grim Dawn. I do want to do more runs. It's just I don't feel like investing the time to figure out more builds. Because going blind like 4 or 5 times into like what you have the options of using can get boring very quickly, because that's a lot of times of just being bad at it to actually get it up there. I mean, if you love the game, you love the game, but it is what it is. And I keep moving this damn thing. You down there. I don't even care about it, and it's just in the way. And I'm right-clicking to do things, so it's like, no, stop. And we are accidentally... All those were accidental casts, if you were wondering what the hammers are all about. It's literally me just left-clicking on an enemy because I want to move a little bit further forward and ending up with a hammer coming out. So maybe we'll just be accidentally triggering whatever we put on it a million freaking times. I have to wonder if it's going to spawn the boss version of these guys on the actual, like, proper square for those. There's all of you. You guys are getting damaged by my cold, and we got battle cry out, because that's how we do. Lovely. And I haven't seen any proper augments. I mean, we've seen the components, those things that we can actually use to buff them, but we haven't seen any of... That's Sharp-Tooth Slayer. That should be actually at the very top of the hill, so we may have missed our barbarians. Lovely. And we are losing Skellies. Skellies, get in there. There you go. Do your thing. Do your business. We got a Shako, which is the elite hat. Oh, we do get rare small charms. Lovely. What does that do? +1 rabies. Okay, that's garbage, but it's fine. Oleron's... Can I kill you, please? You are irritating. Just hanging out there. Hi, hammer. My accidental hammers are everywhere. God. I wonder if that'll actually destroy that wall. Ooh, it does. Okay. So we've got to free the captured barbarians. We found them. So this is them right here, and we've got to rescue them. Hi. You guys can attack that. Let's go ahead and talk to you guys. Hi. See you in town. Groovy. So they are in town now, and we've got to go return to Qualkek for our reward, which is a plus. We're only 10 minutes in. I'll keep wandering. We'll turn it in before the end of the episode, but I just want to keep wandering a little bit and go up here and see if we can find anything interesting in Act 5. See if Act 5 actually does anything for us, because the thing with Act 5, if it's anything like it is in Diablo 2, there's just mass expanses of just garbage area. Like, in Diablo 2, you have, the next quest will be Rescue Anya. So, you have that big gap right there. Then you can fight Neelathak, which we'll probably do. Oh, geez, it's the teleporting again. God damn, I hate that. I really do hate that teleporting effect. That actually gets irritating. But, the act just has, like, I'm trying to think, we have the climb up, you kill Shank, then you rescue the barbarians in the next area, but the area following this, nothing. Then you have Anya, then you have, because you have to go through Glacial Trail after that to get to the Crystalline Passage. Then you have the Tundra, which is absolutely nothing. Then you have Ancient's Way, which is right before the Ancients, and the Ancients is just butted right up against the Bale fight. So you slap your Bales together. Oh, I'm slightly curious how the Ancients are going to go. That's kind of a hit or miss for me. That's going to be either really, really easy just because we have the Swarm going for us, but normal Ancients are usually super easy anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that. And yeah, left click needs to be always attack, I guess. Because this movement is chancy at best. Because I keep clicking on like random things. Like there might be one little dude in the middle of all of mine that is needing to die. But we'll get our devotion point. We'll get access to that next skill. I'm not really worried about being able to beat the game. Because Grim Dawn itself, generally you can just muscle your way through things just through sheer stubbornness. So, yep. Let's just keep heading northwest, because it's probably going to be on this northern wall, if I had to guess. We're going to have down into the caves. And I need to stop clicking on guys, and my arm just itched like hell. There we go. And our crap's still wandering around. Flying in circles! There, you guys can fight them. I'm going to just drop out a whole bunch of these, just because things shouldn't come near me. And we're probably going to get teleported away anyway. Yep, speak of the devil. Lovely. We got two swirling masses of just nonsense. Lovely. So I guess we just keep going up the stairs until we run out of, like, options with that regard. Last episode was way too damn long, so I'm not going to stretch this one out long enough to actually rescue Anya. We'll look at the little, like, boost there. Oh, I forgot. We actually have the Maulers area. This should switch over as soon as we get up these stairs, because there should be a boss mob up here. A little further up, maybe? Right there. That looks more familiar. Skills, yay! Let's go ahead and get more Blessed Hammer, because we're going for it. Might as well max it out. Yep, there's the Unleashed. Back. You died really fast there, friend. Lordy. 3,000 experience off of him, though, so at least that's a nice bit. Yes, I killed you, mercenary. I keep changing builds, and it's kind of probably irritating people, but I need to experiment to know what I can actually mess around with. So that's going to be one of those things that it's going to happen at least the first few runs where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what I want to use, whether this skill translated over well. Amp damage does not seem to be actually translating over well. It's not really doing much. I've been testing it on the little minions and stuff like that on... Oh, this area might actually... Nope, that's going to be the underground area. But... hasn't been translating over well as far as the actual amp damage. I tested it on the little combat dummy thing, and it was just like, no, this is not adding any damage whatsoever. It's only a 5% reduction in physical resistance, so I'm not surprised by that. No, wait, it's 10% because we have the +1 skill from Stone of Jordan, of all things, that we found. So that is a thing. We need to heal. So, yeah, Necromancer, definitely good on the summons, but I'm really curious about some of these other things. Because this would be, like, a good base for a summoner. It's just, like, I don't like the whole class-specific summoning boosts, and I don't like the whole Paladin aspect of this so far. So far, Paladin has been the most underwhelming. Although I'm gonna probably want to like respec and try out Fist of the Heavens eventually. We could do that and just go completely opposite build, but that's gonna be a little bit of a challenge to do because I can't respec my attributes as easily as I can redo my skills. So yeah. Oh, jeez. You need stop clicking on that. It's just such a big target. It's hard not to click on if you're trying to move towards it. Here's a bunch of spinny hammers. You guys should not have a problem with them. There you go. Jeez. Lovely. Boom. You're all dead. The amp damage is good for at least triggering the spell I'm trying to get on my allies. That little purple thing you see pop up in the bottom left. That's at least a plus there. There you go. Oh, and we got Shadow Weave leggings. I think no, we have different leggings. We have the serpent skin ones, or whatever they're called. Ow, we get staggered by that whenever it hits us. If you didn't notice, we actually do have a reaction there. Let's see, are these better? Shadow Weave, we got Swamp Dwellers. Avoid melee attacks. It's not any real better. It's got faster run walk, but bleh. I'm not going to do Barbarian right off the bat. I am still burned out from Diablo 2 Barbarian, so no. That's not going to be my go-to there. We're just going to keep moving up this way, and hopefully we'll find this before the end of the episode. I don't think we're going to. I want to actually at least find the way down there. That way I can just start wandering around and finding the whole... whatchamacallit? I'm trying to think of whatchamacallit. We can go down there and we can start finding the waypoint in between episodes. Oh, nope, we got a waypoint up here. Sweet. Or is this... yeah, this is a waypoint for here. So we got Ariat Plateau waypoint. That's at least a plus. I'll probably find my way to the... oh, whoa, Crystalline Passage is its own waypoint. So it's not... doesn't have the... where... what the hell order is that? So Crystalline Passage says it's before Halls of Pain, before Glacial Trail. Crystalline Passage is in Glacial Trail. So that's weird orders there. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in. Let's make this episode done. So what do we actually get from Qualkek? We rescued the Barbarians. Hi, guy.
Thank you for rescuing.
Thank you. We got Devotion, Tal, Ort, Rawl. Probably should have given us the proper shield for it as well, but that's just an entirely different thing.
Yes, warrior.
Oh, and we can hire Barbarian Mercenaries. We can get Battle Orders, Battle Cry Frenzy, Leap, Shout, Whirlwind, Battle Command, Howl, Throw. Oh, these are basically like, each of these is the different, except Whirlwind would be on this one. And he would have a different cry. It's basically the Ancients. If you, interesting. Not going to use either one of them. Although Battle Orders might be nice. So we get that. We've got to talk to you for the next quest. I will find Anya. Prison of Ice. Search for Anya in the ice caverns beyond the Crystalline Passage. Yeah, it's going to mess up because that. Where can I put this that's out of the freaking way? I could do that. You're going to be there and you're going to click down. There we go. So I don't accidentally move it. Sweet. So anywho, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and find the path to the next area off screen. That way it's a little bit quicker for next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this, like I said, do your usual button clicky things. Bye.